A top 3 series and another top 10 game highlight week 4 of the season, and we've got your look ahead in this edition of the NCHC Morning Skate. There is no better matchup in the country this weekend than the in-state battle between second-ranked Western Michigan and third-ranked undefeated Michigan of the Big Ten. The two teams will play a home-and-home series starting Thursday in Ann Arbor. The Broncos enter the game at 3-1 after sweeping UMass Lowell 2-1 and 6-0 in Massachusetts last weekend. Junior William Whitelaw had 3 goals in the series, including 2 in the finale. Hampton's Lukinski combined to make 36 saves in the series, posting a .973 save percentage to earn NCHC Goaltender of the Week. The Broncos and the Wolverines played a home-and-home series just last year. Western won 4-1 at Lawson before losing 2-1 the next night at Yost. The teams have split 4 of their 5 home-and-home series since 2018. Also this weekend, number 7 Denver heads to Boston to play a pair of Hockey East foes. The Pioneers open at number 9 Boston College on Friday before finishing at Northeastern on Saturday. DU split at Independent Lindenwood last weekend, losing 4-3 on Friday before shutting out the Lions 4-0 on Saturday. Freshman Quentin Miller stopped all 19 shots he faced in the finale for his first collegiate shutout. Sophomore Hagen Burrows finished the weekend with 4 points, scoring 2 goals and 2 assists. The Pios have won 3 straight against BC, the last 2 coming in the national tournament. Last year, they beat the Eagles 3-1 in the Northeast Regional to advance to the Frozen Four. A season ago, DU swept Northeastern at Magnus by matching 5-2 scores. Number 8 North Dakota heads to New York's North Country to face Clarkson of the ECAC this weekend. The Fighting Hawks split with longtime rival Minnesota of the Big Ten last weekend at home. UND picked up a 5-2 win on Friday with senior Dylan James and sophomore EJ Emery each notching 2 goals, the first 2 of Emery's career. The next night, the number 12 Gophers responded with a 5-1 win. North Dakota is 7-0 all-time against the Golden Knights, but the two teams haven't met since January of 2012, when UND earned a 3-1 win. It will be Minnesota Duluth's turn to face Minnesota this weekend as the two in-state rivals collide in the Twin Cities in a top 20 series. The 5-1 Bulldogs picked up 7-3 and 5-1 wins over another in-state foe, Bemidji State of the CCHA, last weekend. That jumped them in the national polls. Sophomores powered UMD's attack on Friday as brothers Max and Zam Plant tallied 2 goals and 2 assists each, while Jason Shagabe had a goal and 3 helpers. The top-line trio was at it again the next night. Shagabe notched 2-1, Zam had 1-1, and Max had 2 helpers. With 3 goals and 7 points for the series, Shagabe garnered NCHC Forward of the Week honors. UMD and Minnesota faced each other last season as well, with the Gophers sweeping a series in Duluth.
These are good challenges for us. These are good. Again, we've played some teams that are very, very hard to play against. Very, very competitive, structured teams. This team likes to get up and down the rink. They have the ability to score goals, but they're quick in transition. Power plays are always good, probably because they got a lot of good players, and it should be a really good test for us.
The surprising and undefeated Miami Redhawks are back on the road this weekend, visiting Lindenwood. MU was off last week following a sweep of RPI in Troy, New York to improve to 4-0 this season, already surpassing last year's win total. It's the Redhawks' best start since they went 8-0 to begin the 2007-8 campaign. Canisius transfer Mateo Giampa leads the team with 8 points, while freshman Kocha Delic and Ilya Morozov are tied for second with 7 points each. Miami is 1-1 all-time against the Lions. The two schools split a series in Oxford last season. Omaha also returns to action after a bye week, hosting 13th-ranked UMass of Hockey East at Baxter Arena. 2 weeks ago, the Mavericks split with then number 20 Minnesota State of the CCHA at home, winning 6-2 before losing 4-1. Freshman Marcus Wen had 3 points in the series, while 5 others had 2 points each. Senior captain Simon Latkozy posted a .928 save percentage while playing both games of the series in net. The Mavericks played the Minutemen just last year, winning 3-2 in overtime in the semifinal of the Icebreaker Tournament in Las Vegas en route to winning the title. Finally this weekend, St. Cloud State will host independent Alaska Anchorage. The Huskies split with visiting Vermont of Hockey East last weekend, bowing 2-1 in overtime on Friday before blanking the Catamounts 4-0 on Saturday. Freshman Jan Shostak made 21 saves for his first collegiate whitewash. With just 2 goals against for the weekend, he was named the NCHC Rookie of the Week. Sophomore Austin Bernovic scored 2 goals in the split for SCSU and has 5 goals in 5 games this season. This is the first meeting of the two schools in 10 years. St. Cloud State beat the Seawolves 6-2 at a tournament in Alaska in October of 2015. Now, let's take one more look at the schedule, which begins Thursday with Western Michigan at Michigan. Like last week, many NCHC teams are on the road this weekend. 5 games will air live on NCHC.TV, the official streaming platform of the conference, with 3 of those games on Friday and 2 on Saturday. Stay up to date with your team and the conference this weekend at NCHChockey.com. And thanks for watching this edition of the NCHC Morning Skate.